we're back. We're gonna be installing the RAM now, the 2 dual channel RAMs. Book says you can either install dual channel in A1 or B1 or A2 and B2. I was gonna put it in the first slot, but I'm like, yeah, heat sinks right there, a little heat. We're gonna move it to the A2 and B2. So here's the RAM. We're gonna take it out of its package with said scissors, because scissors are elite and all that. If you don't have scissors, I mean, you're just a noob. Oh, ain't they beautiful? Now, originally on the website they were green. I'm like, wow, they're black, which that's pretty cool and all, but that's not really what I was looking for. But it's okay, good enough. I mean, touch that like normal. Take the first stick out. I'm going to install it. Now, if you see on the slots, the little notch, only one way you can put it in. You have to match the notch on the RAM with the notch on the board. So, you notch it like that. You slide it in this little compartment thingy. And you're going to give it a little force. And it will snap in. Like so. Same, do the same for the other slot. If I can get it out. Silly plastic wrappers, these. And do the same. Line it up with the board. Give it a quick, it snaps in. Make sure they're firm in, and you've just installed your RAM. Isn't that awesome? Alright, next we're going to do is we're going to clean up the cables a bit in my case a little bit. Check where the screws are. They're pretty much probably the same screws as my last board. Going to double check. After that, we're going to install the motherboard and hook up all the data connections we need. And after that, we will go on from there and hook the hard drive up. Cameraman, give you a nice look before the board goes in. Yeah, isn't it pretty? And all these little stickers and stuff. And you don't need all that. They're just stickers. Alright, we'll see you in about 2 minutes. Alright, we got the boards finished, ready to go. I'm fixing to put in the front panel connector for the motherboard, of course. So you have, it's all labeled out, colored, very nice. I love how they do that. Okay, if you can, cameraman can kind of snug in here. You can see how I do it. Basically, you find the ports on the back, which is like this, and you want to put this like that. It doesn't take much. You just find the slot. You give it a little push till it snaps in. It might take a little. Alright, we're going to take the case right on its side, and we're going to investigate the screws. As you can see from my last board, I have the motherboard standoffs. Motherboard standoffs are copper, usually little things that sit above the motherboard that keeps it from shorting out to the case. Okay, let's see. We have two here, one down there, 1, 2. Is there another one right there? No, there's not. Okay, so it looks like we might have to take out this one, because there's none right there. And that, let's see, that. Okay, everything else is correct. So we're going to move these connectors out the way, because we don't really need them at the moment. And we're going to take, let's see, make sure these little things are correct, not bent. And we're going to take our motherboard, get the cameraman to come on the other side. And we're going to take the motherboard off of this plastic stuff. Grab it ever so slightly. You don't want to be excessively on it, because you can damage these products. And we're going to slide it in place ever so slightly, holding it not by the major components. And we're going to attempt to slide these external places in place. And as you can see, they line up perfectly. Screws line up perfectly, everything's situated right. We're gonna take our screwdriver, over here, our awesome screwdriver that's been like in the family for years, and we're gonna take our screws that came with our other motherboard, because apparently these didn't come with screws, which is kind of weird, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. We're going to attempt to screw them by placing them in the appropriate sockets, and we'll screw them tightly after we put them in. And we're gonna cut for a second and come back to you when everything's tight and screwed in. And alright, we're back. As you can see, the motherboard's in, screws in. I did delivery of rearranging my two top speakers were originally plugged into the power supply. I then had comments from a buddy of mine saying that probably is going to get too loud. So I took the two top fans and I plugged it directly into the board so I can use the fan controller built in to do it. And as you saw, I have this new 500 gig SATA hard drive from Western Digital. If the scissors will open, I blame the cameraman. Okay, you want to make sure that you're grounded. Yes. And as you can see, I went ahead and did the front panels too. It's a little tricky, but there's only one way you can really put it in. That and I attached my SATA cables for my hard drive and my DVD drive, and for the front panel, which is going to be awesome. And there's its glory, 500 gigabyte. It is shiny, as you can see. Alright, I love this case because it's a toolless job. Basically what you do, well, I'm going to put the power connectors on the back to make it look nice. So all you do is you take your hard drive, you pair it up with these little snapper thingies. Same on the other side, and it has vibration dampening hose, like so. And all you do, you take it, I'm going to put it in this up here. All you do is you take it and you just slide it in, and it's secure,
nice and firm. You might hear a little snap.
Yeah, I'll do it again for people in here. Ready? And
snap.
Not crackle, no pop. Alright, that's installed. Listen. And yeah, that was the DVD drive. So if that doesn't work, you know why. That was my problem, but
yes. Wow.
That doesn't sound good. We'll be testing out real soon.
Fail. Please leave a comment about that.
Yeah, that was fail. That's my problem. All right, that's done. Okay, for the, like I was gonna say, make sure that it's not cold on nothing, and make it flush like slow. But it looks like it's caught something, or is it hidden something? No, it's not hidden nothing. Oh, maybe so. It is hitting the fan. Okay, well, that solved the plan of putting it on the top bay. So what we're going to do, snap the case off. That's cool. It's not flush, but you know how it looks. Alright, slide it in. Case. Snaps in place. And we're going to try this again. slides in, and it's flush. Now, as you can see, you need 2 screws, maybe 2 on the other side. So what we're going to do, we'll pause real quick, and, well, no, let's see, do I have screws here? And yes, I do, but I don't think these are the right ones. Sons of Mongolian. So what we're going to do, let's see if these work. They're thumb screws, but they should do the job.
And I think they bite.
And they bite.
Yeah.
So we're going to use our, yeah, these are little thumb screws. They're not the best, but they came with the case. I found that if you tighten a little too tight, it breaks the seal that the little clamps are holding, but that's perfectly fine. We don't need to put too much stress on it. And just for added security, we're going to put another 2 on the other side, just to be safe, because we don't want things coming loose. I'm very paranoid about that. Because if anybody else seen a person that doesn't know what they're doing about a computer, yeah, chooch it, yeah. Yeah, you chooch it?
I'm chooching.
Alright, that's done for that. Okay, now let's see what we have here. I already passed the SATA cable for the back of the computer. This will be powering the hard drive. So what we're going to do is take the wire, see in here in our thing, and as you can see, this is the power for the thing, and this is the plug. You find the L shape that's on it, you match it up, and you lock it in place. Same goes with the SATA power cable. You will take it and match it up with the L, which apparently it's like this. Take it, plug it in like so, and just push the cable in, and we're done right here. So as of now, we can go ahead and yes, we can go ahead, snap the side panel back now. Perfectly fine. Like I said, cheap case, it happens. Okay, we're going to turn the case around so everybody can see the inside. As of now, everything's pretty much plugged in. The only thing I haven't put in yet is the graphics card. Hook the power up, put the 24-pin power, and as you can see, it's an 8-pin, but like I said before in my previous video, it can hold a 4-pin. So we're going to pause for a second, come back with everything hooked up, and hopefully be able to boot it up and see the Windows.